Here in Brookhaven there are several soldiers, but I'm watching television. I wonder why this soldier is showing up here. I don't know whether he has some news to share or if he's hiring people. He said, "We are hiring new recruits to work with us. This could be the perfect chance for me to get rich and have an amazing job, because out of everyone who lives here in the neighborhood, I have the simplest house of all. I have to work on that right now." Big, are you going to become a soldier too? Finally, he answered that. He said, "I think I will, but we have to understand that it's a long path." Yes, that's true. We are going to be recruits, and only after a long time we're going to become soldiers. He said, "You understood it wrong. I meant that in the literal sense. It's a very long way to go to the army." Okay, I can't believe you said that. I only have to come to the city center and turn left. And here we have the giant military base. How does he think that's very far away? I'm leaving here, but first I'm coming here to get big so he can become a soldier too. So, he finally ended up getting here. He said, "Could it be that there's infinite food there?" Neither of us is going there because of the food. We're going because we want to be in the army. But now he got a little more serious. "Are you seriously going because of the food?" And he simply agreed. "Okay, you're a little strange, but let's go." I thought he had a better reason to go there, but he simply wants food. I'm passing in front of Bob's cousin's house. He really wants to be in the army. So now he just got here, and he's also back here together with Big. Look, let's go. But first, someone has to open this gate. Unfortunately, I can't open this. Could it be that this opens automatically? Okay, finally this opened. I didn't know that this was automatic, but now I'm coming up here to the front. I'm really very excited to be in the army, but I'm going to leave my car here at the market because they changed a few things. There is graffiti here on the walls, because in this city where I live things aren't that safe. But we're coming up here to the front, and the two of them are looking at this. From the looks of it, we have to come up here to the front. So, this soldier is looking back here, and now he's calling us over here. Okay, I'm coming over here. From the looks of it, we have to stay on the bleachers. We're watching what he has to say. He said, "Whoever knows what the recruit does, raise your hands." And none of us raised our hands. Really, none of us knows what that does, but it seems like the soldier is a little more serious. He said, "I expected competent people to come here, not noobs. We aren't incompetent. We just want to know what we have to do. Whatever you say, we'll do it." But now he went back to being happy. Okay, we're on our first mission. I hope I'm doing well, because he only told us to keep jumping without stopping. "Soldier, when are we supposed to stop?" He said, "When I want you stop jumping. I'm sure I'll be able to stay here all day." Now, a few hours have passed, and we're very tired of doing this. I'm literally sweating, and the soldier is even sitting here because he got tired of standing. "Soldier, don't you think this is enough already?" Then he stood up here. He said, "You're only leaving when one of you leaves, or after 24 hours of jumping." Okay, this is worse than it looks. We're going to have to stay here for 12 more hours. Or maybe this will stop if someone leaves here. "Bob's cousin, don't you want to leave now?" He's looking here. He said, "But of course not. Now we're finally on another day. I'm about to give up. I'm very tired, and I can't stand staying on my feet anymore." Now the soldier just stood up. It's unfair that he slept all night while all of us stayed here jumping. But now he picked up this sign where we should stop. Okay, I finally stopped jumping. Some people here just fell to the ground because they're very tired, and others here went to sleep. But I'm really very tired. He said, "You were going to give up, right?" But of course not. I'm poor, but I'm not a loser. Now this soldier came closer. He said, "You can sleep if necessary, because tomorrow your work begins." And I'm coming here to sleep in his bed. I'm very tired. Today was the most exhausting day of my life. But Bob's cousin is coming back here. I don't know exactly where he's going, but for some reason he came here to my car. Is he seriously sleeping here? That's strange, but I'm going to sleep because I'm very tired. And now we're on another day, and there's a guy waking me up here. Okay, what happened? Why did you come here to wake me up out of nowhere? And also, why are there people back here? He said, "The meeting is going to start soon. It's better that you come here." Okay, thank you for coming here. Really, I was almost going to miss this meeting. Now all of us are here. I'm going to go a little farther up, and apparently the soldier is right here doing this workout. I don't know how he's able to do that, because that looks very tiring. But now he's finally coming here. He said, "Before you join the army, I'm going to answer all of your questions." Then Big raised his hands. Even I want to see what question Big has. He said, "Is the food here free?" I can't believe he's coming here because of the food. That's a very simple reason to come here. But thinking about it, I'm not that different. I want to have a better life, and because of that I'm joining the army. He said, "Nothing will be free. In fact, to join the army you need to pay." Wait, what are you talking about? I'm going to have to pay to be in the army? But I don't have money for anything. But you can see that Big is very angry, and now he just left here. I can't believe it, but my own friend just left here because he thinks it's not worth being in the army here in Brookhaven. I'm starting to think it's not worth it either, but even so I'm going to continue. He said, "Starting today, you sleep here and figure it out if you want to build a bed." Okay, this is worse than it looks. And now he just went back here to sleep. He sleeps in a comfortable bed. Okay, let's make a plan. Which one of you is going to build the house? Okay, none of them said anything. My plan is very simple. I want to build a house just like his. It will be the same, but there will be more beds. He said, "You can start the construction. We will wait." And the two of them are sitting here. And who said you two aren't going to help me? You two are going to help me do this. So grab this hammer right now. Great. All of us are building the military base here, which will be exactly the place where we're going to sleep. Now I'm placing the last sign. This turned out perfect. There is this bed where he's sleeping, and also Bob's cousin's bed. Okay, I'll write on this sign later, but now I'm coming here to sleep because I'm very tired. And now we're finally on another day. Okay, I just woke up. I'm very tired. And what are you doing? What are you writing there? Okay, I'm leaving here. And he wrote noobs. Dude, why did you write a sign talking badly about us? He said, since when is being a noob a bad thing? Everyone was a noob once. You're actually right. Even this soldier was a noob once. I'm almost sure of that. But tell me something. Where did you get that hat? He said, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows another guy. Okay, you don't even need to finish. You got that from some strange place, right? And he agreed. Okay, we're coming here to have breakfast. The food here looks amazing, but you still haven't said how much it's going to cost to be in the army. He said, it doesn't cost anything. I only said that to scare you. Okay, I can't believe that. And Big was simply the only one who fell for that. Okay, I'm going to choose what I'm going to eat here. I think I want these Mexican tacos. This is actually very good. This food is simply perfect. And now we're in a meeting. He said, wear these clothes, but don't wear hats. Recruits don't wear hats yet. Bob's cousin ended up changing. That also applies to this guy. And now it's my turn. Finally, I'm going to receive this. I'm really very excited to finally wear these clothes. Okay, I'm ready for the first mission. Then he jumped here, and all of us are coming here too. Why are all of us here? But you can see that in the background there's a helicopter coming here. It's probably coming here to pick us up. I wonder what our first mission will be. And now the helicopter is turning right here. It's time for us to get in here. Now I'm following our leader here, and all of them are coming here too. We're here on the other side because we're recruits. On this side, only the boss stays. And now we're finally flying, and Bob's cousin came back here. Dude, I think you shouldn't be there, but I'm also watching this. This really is very beautiful, and now we just got out of here. Bob's cousin, do you think that one day we'll be soldiers? Now he's looking here. He said, we are already soldiers. We are recruits. We're not exactly soldiers, but now we're coming here to the front. Bob's cousin really already thinks we're soldiers, even though we're recruits. We can be kicked out at any moment if we do something wrong, but he got down here below. Okay, I don't know why you brought us here, but I'm coming to see what's happening. And now even he ended up getting here. He said, survive on this island for 24 hours, and if you survive, you'll have the chance to become real soldiers. This is a joke, right? But from what I'm seeing, they're being serious. These two soldiers are right here. He even said goodbye. Then the two of them went back there and are literally going to leave here. Dude, I can't believe this happened. We were literally abandoned by the soldiers. Guys, can you understand how bad this is? Now the two of them are looking here. He said, we already survived something like this together when we were stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere. I know that, but this time it's different. We're on an even smaller island. There are fewer trees here and also fewer resources. To tell the truth, there are no resources here. He said, I still have the hammer that you gave us. And now he picked up this hammer. Okay, that's very good. He said, I have a chainsaw that you gave me as a birthday present, and now he picked up this chainsaw. Dude, where did you get that from? I can't believe Bob's cousin has a chainsaw. That's definitely too much, but this is going to be very good. Bob's cousin, you're going to cut the trees, and you're going to build the houses. And he agreed with that. So, Bob's cousin is going to cut this tree, and this guy is going to build things. Meanwhile, I'm going to do nothing. My only job is to see if everything is going well. But now I'm hungry. Okay, I need food. I'm coming here to see if there are apples or even food here, but there is simply nothing. He built an improvised house, and Bob's cousin is cutting this tree. I just found the first giant problem. We don't have food to survive for 24 hours. Now a few hours have passed, and all of us are sleeping here earlier so we won't get hungry. Luckily, none of them complained about that until now. But Bob's cousin said, I'm hungry. Okay, I have to get up. Bob's cousin, we don't have food. Unfortunately, we have absolutely nothing that we can do to get food. But unfortunately, he got very sad. Okay, leave it to me. I'm going to try to find out where there's food. Even if I have to fish, I'll find food for you. Then he understood that, and now he went back to sleep. I'm coming up here. I have to find out where there's food, but we're on an island that doesn't have food that grows naturally on the island. Maybe I can fish manually without a fishing rod, just using my hands. But I'm looking here, and there's a vehicle arriving. This here is a yellow boat that drives on land and also on water. And now he arrived here. I don't know if he knows this, but I'm right here. Literally, he's driving in circles. But this person here looks familiar. I don't know why, but I think I know him. And now he just got here. Wait, this here is simply my friend. I'm really sure of that. I hope he saw me. I really think he saw me. After all, he just stopped here. Big, what are you doing in the middle of nowhere? You literally started running without stopping. But now he got here. He said, I asked the same thing to you. Look, everything is under control, but I need your help with something. I hope you're willing to help. Now it's completely nighttime, and finally Big is coming back, and he probably brought a lot of food because he's holding a box here that he now brought to me. Look, thank you very much for this box. I hope you brought good food. He said there's a lot of chocolate, Mexican tacos, and more. Dude, you were supposed to have brought fish because they were going to think that I caught all of this, but now he's already leaving here. He really doesn't care much about that and is leaving. The cool thing about this boat is that it can come here on land. This is the best boat of all, but I'm getting here to feed them with all this food that I got, and now I'm going to build build a table for all of them to have dinner. Luckily, Bob's cousin got a lot of wood. Guys, all of you have to get up because dinner is ready. And now even Bob's cousin is happy. Everyone came here to have dinner. I got a lot of different food. He said, how did you catch candy? I'd rather not say. Just enjoy this food that I got because this here is way too good. Bob's cousin said, you're very good for having caught all of this. Yes, I really am very good at fishing. All of us here are having dinner. Now I want to get these Mexican tacos. This here is very good. This is the best dinner I've ever had. Okay, now we're on another day. And finally I'm getting up. All of them got up too. Yesterday we ate a lot of food and definitely 24 hours have already passed. Now even Bob's cousin got here and apparently there's a helicopter arriving here. Finally we'll be rescued and we'll have the chance to become soldiers. I've already been through so much that I think I'm going to be forced to become a soldier. So they ended up arriving here. Okay, let's get in here like this. Now we're going to be soldiers because he promised us all of this. He said that we were going to become soldiers if we survived on this island. Okay, we arrived here. This soldier is arriving and our boss is finally coming here too. I want to know what they have to say. You can see that both of them have hats because they are soldiers. We, who are recruits, don't wear hats. He said, I am going to give a special hat to each one of you. Bob's cousin received this, and now he looks exactly like that. This guy ended up like that. I want to see what hat I'm going to receive. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I received the hat and this mask. He said, you are literally going to build a military base. Good luck. Okay, but before you leave here, I have a question. So now he stopped. You are literally our leader. So how are we going to know how we should build this military base? Because none of us knows how to do that. We have no idea at all. He said, you are the new leader of the Brookhaven army. You are going to decide everything. Okay, this is really very good. And now he flew away, and I'm going to another city. Literally, I'm the boss of these two. And now we're going to build the military base. All of us are coming here. I still can't believe that I'm their boss. I'm going to get my car, and everyone is coming here. They are literally behind my car. And now we're going to build the new military base in that place that's completely abandoned. No one comes to this park, so it will definitely be a great choice to build our military base exactly there. A few days passed, and finally we're finishing building this. This here is officially our military base. It even has a tank, and this guy is the mechanic who is fixing the cars. But before anything else, I have a question for Bob's cousin. What are you doing there? Wait, he's changing the color of my car. Dude, you shouldn't be doing that. This car of mine wasn't from the army. Now he's looking here. He said, now it is our car. Okay, this simply is very strange, but luckily it stopped raining. This car actually didn't turn out that bad, and it's one of the best cars I've ever seen. Now I'm training, but I'm hearing strange noise. The soldiers are simply coming here. I don't know exactly what happened, but they are landing the helicopter here. Okay, I'm leaving here to see what happened, and the two of them are watching all of this. He's even clapping. I really did a great job, but now the two of them got here. He said, now let me take care of this place. You will be a soldier like everyone else. Okay, fine. I think this is even better because they spend all day training and doing soldier things like taking care of the city and much more. But he came closer. He said, your new mission is to recruit Big to help you in the next missions. And you can see that Big is working here at the market. So now I'm coming here to invite him to be part of the army. I'm officially a soldier in Brookhaven, and I'm coming here on the first important mission that I just received, because I have to hire my friend to help me do these missions. So I just arrived here, and Big, you have to help me with this. So much so that he came closer, and I came to hire you to be a recruit and help me on the missions. He said, if they're easy missions, I help. Okay, I'm calling the soldier here, because he has to explain to me what the missions will be about. Okay, he finally answered. Boss, tell me what the missions will be, because Big really wants to know that, or he won't help me. He said, you're going to transport military cargo to every place we ask for. Big, you understood that, right? He said, okay, it seems easy. So now I'm finally coming here to the military base, which took me a long time to be able to become part of. And Big was simply invited. And now he's already part of the military base. Big was very lucky, and he can't even realize that. I had to work very hard to be able to come here. Great, we finally arrived at the military base. Soldier, tell me what I have to do. What will be the first delivery that I'm going to make? And Big is ready to help me with this. So he will hand this box to Big, who has now just received this. And now he ended up like this. He said, I want a hat like Wheelix's. My hat isn't for just anyone. Only soldiers can have that. And since you're a recruit, you can't receive that. And now I want to know about the next mission. He said, take this package to Pear's green boat near the mall. That seems easy. I'm going to put this cargo back here. So Big came in here, and the soldier already left because he trusts us. He's coming here to watch television together with Bob's cousin. Now I'm taking this cargo here in front, and I hope everything here goes right. But what happened here at the edge of the map? Here we have this border that stops you from leaving. Everything is perfectly closed, except for this broken part. Okay, I don't know who did that, but I'm coming here. Since this is broken, I'm going to leave through here to save a little time, because I have to get to the pair that's here in front. It's not that far away, but this way I can save a lot of time. He said, you were smart to break that part of the border. It's very obvious that I wasn't the one who did that, and I want to make that clear, so you don't tell them that I did that, because it wasn't me. But but now I'm coming here in front. I'm already seeing the green boat here. I think that boat is green because it's a military boat, and that actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm bringing the truck back here, and now we're going to take this box to the recipient. And now Big is following me because he's helping me, and this boat is parking exactly here. For now, Big can't do much, and he can't even hold a gun, but I brought this box here for you. Okay, I just delivered this to her. She said, great, I'm going to confirm in the system that I received this. Okay, now she's confirming it here. The mission really was completed. That actually was easy this time. He said, do you think we will receive bigger cargo later? I have no idea. I just hope this keeps being easy. And now she just left here because she already took the box, and we obviously can already go back home. So we're coming here in our truck, and Big stayed back here. Are you serious that you're going to stay on that couch? But now we're finally going back home, which is now the military base. Big probably doesn't even know that, but now he lives at the military base together with all of us. Well, I just arrived here. I will have to wait for the system to recognize me. And finally, open this gate. Great, finally this was opened. So I'm coming here to the military base to tell all of them that I already delivered what I was supposed to deliver. Big and I are coming here, and they're still watching television. Dude, I can't believe you're watching this. This must be really important for them to be watching it all day. He said the government is going to increase the army's budget, and all of them here are happy. We're literally going to get a raise. And now even Big is happy. Everyone should be happy, because this is the best thing that could happen. Meanwhile, the two of them are training here, and the boss is getting a lot of food. But boss, now we have a meeting to do here in this very important place. That's where the biggest decisions of all are made. And now we have to see where we're going to spend our money. So the two of us are going up here. It may seem weird that I'm coming here too. It's because one day I was already the boss here. He said, I think we should buy more tanks. I disagree with you. We almost never use this tank, and our military base is simple. It would be interesting to make it like this other military base, which is also ours, but we don't use it much. He said, it's not worth it, but if that's what you want, you're going to build it. Okay, you can leave it to me. Now I'm sleeping here because it's already pretty late. Everyone is here too. Big and Bob's cousin is also sleeping. Tomorrow will be a very important day. Okay, now day has just broken, while some people here are training. I'm coming here to build the things for our military base. First, I'm going to have to move this tank out of here. I'm going to leave it down here in this lower part, because I'm going to build important things here. But Bob's cousin arrived here and said, may I help you? I'm good at building things. But of course you can. So much so that he picked up this hammer, and we're building many things here. I'm very lucky that Bob's cousin is helping me. Okay, this turned out very interesting. We're expanding the gym. The more things there are here, the better, because we really need to train a lot here at the military base. Now what else are we going to build here? Do you happen to have any idea? But the boss just arrived here, and apparently he's already coming here to train using the things we built. I told you that this here was going to turn out good. And now even Big arrived here. He's training in boxing. He said, let's build a place for the boss's announcements. That idea really is great. This other military base has that place where you can make announcements to many people. And here we have to build the same thing. But I don't know exactly where we're going to do that, because there are many interesting places. But maybe here is a great option. So now the two of us are coming here to build that. Exactly in this part of the military base. He will place the bleachers, and after a few hours, we finally finished it. This is very interesting. And he's putting up these light poles. And now we place these yellow lines on the ground. But the boss arrived right here. And why did he bring my car? I really have no idea. So he came closer. He said, take this cargo to the same pier as before. Apparently he's talking about this cargo. Don't you think this is really too much for my truck since it's small? It's not as big as it looks. He said, you're going to handle it. I think everything here will work out. You just have to obey everything I say, and also bring a gun. Now Bob's cousin is coming here to get a gun. Since he's a soldier, he can take that. Big unfortunately can't do that. Okay, I'm coming here with this cargo. Bob's cousin, come quickly. Okay, he finally got the gun, and now he got in here. I don't know what could possibly be in the cargo, but we're definitely going to need the gun. Now I'm coming here in front. Should we go by the same path? Well, if this here is open, it's because I can go through it. I'm passing here carefully to avoid problems. And now let's go deliver this. But this really is very heavy. To tell the truth, it's heavier than I thought. And now, unfortunately, it started raining. This isn't good. Now there's this giant fog that doesn't let me properly see what's here in front. But I'm following my instincts, and I'm going the right way. Now I'm coming here in front, and I finally arrived at the right place. It took a little while, but I made it. Now we just have to take this cargo out of here and bring it to the boat. You're going to have to help me do that. Okay, we're waiting for the person to arrive here, and finally, pick up this cargo. But from the looks of it, there's a boat arriving here, which is a very strange boat. I don't even know if you can call that a boat, but now he just just arrived here, and we have to deliver the cargo to him. But why is this boat so simple? He said, it's because I'm out of money, but I'm going to have a lot of money after this cargo. You're a little strange, but I delivered this cargo to him, and now he's leaving here. This boat really is simple. Bob's cousin is looking at me. He said, do you think we should have delivered that to him? But of course we should have. He was simply the only one who was here, and now it just stopped raining, and the fog just went away from here. But what's that up ahead? There's literally a boat arriving here, which is exactly the boat that receives our deliveries. This army guy showed up. Okay, this definitely isn't good. Bob's cousin, there's a problem. We delivered the cargo to the wrong person, and we're going to be penalized for that. He said, we can still get it back. Take this gun, and let's go after him. So he grabbed this gun. Okay, thank you very much for that. And now we have to go after him. He's actually in the middle of the ocean trying to escape. I'm not going to let that one get away this time. He's really trying to escape from here with this cargo worth a lot of money. But we're getting here. Literally, he can't escape from here. Okay, you'd better stop the boat. And now I'm aiming this gun. Look, you'd better stop this. And you can see that he's scared. And finally, he's stopping. So now we're going back here to get this cargo. Dude, you pretended to be a soldier. You know it's forbidden to do that, right? He said, you can take the cargo back. I didn't even want it anyway. I know that's a lie. Now finally, he's leaving here. And he left the cargo back there. This guy really is a criminal who was almost arrested. I really only let him leave here because I'm too lazy to arrest him. And now he's simply running away from here as fast as possible. How can his boat be so fast? But now we're being taken back here to the place where we were. And luckily everything worked out. But everything really could have gone wrong. Now he's parking the boat. Okay, right here is great. You really need to come here too. Up to now, Bob's cousin is still scared. You don't need to be like that. Everything worked out. This boat really is leaving here to do its missions. He said, we're going to get fired if we tell them what happened. So let's keep this a secret so we don't get fired here in Brookhaven. So now we're coming back here. And there's even a helicopter passing by here. That helicopter really is amazing. I wonder what it could be doing right now. We're finally coming back here to the base. But you can see that Bob's cousin is still scared. And he has every right to be scared. Because everything that happened here was bizarre. But right here there's this soldier. You can come here if you like. I don't know what he was doing here. But now we're finally going back to the base. And we're not going to tell what happened. Great, I'm finally back. Everyone is training over there. And now even this guy is coming here to train. And this guy is training here. Perfect. I'm going to park my car right in this part. And now I'm training here too. I'm good at this. But Bob's cousin won't stop staring at me. Dude, why are you staring at me? This is starting to bother me. He said, we're lying. I know that, but it's part of it. You'd better not care about that. Because everything that happened there was bizarre. I don't think it's worth them knowing that. Okay, now I'm coming here to a meeting. I wonder what this meeting is about. But up to now, Bob's cousin is scared. He said, I found out what you're hiding from me. Okay, this isn't good. Bob's cousin is scared. He said, you all did very well. Everyone was successful in their missions without any failures. Wow, that was close. But you can see that Bob's cousin isn't happy. He said, to celebrate everyone's success, dinner will be special. Okay, today's dinner is special. So everyone here is eating that, except Bob's cousin, who's scared. Dude, you have to take off that mask to eat. So he removed it, and that's even worse. Wait, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Actually, I'm coming here to talk to Bob. He should know what to do in a situation like this. Okay, luckily Bob answered. Bob, tell me what to do in a situation like this. Your cousin is completely crazy, and he's really scared. He said he usually gets like this when he's hiding some giant secret. Usually after a while he goes back to normal. But you can see that he disagreed. Okay, this is much worse than it looks. Okay, unfortunately I'm going to have to tell the truth. So I'm arriving right here. Guys, I have a very important announcement. I need all of you to stand up because I hid your secret. Everyone is watching this. Even the boss is here. On the last mission I went on, I delivered the cargo to someone else, and now he got scared. Then we had to chase that person, and we got the cargo back. It was a little annoying, but everything worked out. But the soldier was happy. He said, if everything worked out, this isn't a problem. Are you serious that you don't care about that? I thought this was the end of my career, but they simply don't care about that. And now Bob's cousin finally went back to normal. It took a little while, but he's happy again. And finally I can eat this in peace again without worrying about Bob's cousin, because now he's happy again. Now we're on another day, and I just got up a little too late. But now I'm coming here. Some are training, and others are watching television. Okay, I want to watch that too. I wish to know the news of the day, and I hope to see what the journalist has to say this time. He said, now the deliveries that the soldiers make are by helicopter, due to several boats pretending to be from the army to pick up million-dollar cargo. To be honest, I had no idea that all of that was worth millions, and the soldier didn't even warn me about that. He said, go deliver the next package right now at the other pier to the only helicopter. And is it possible that this time time I can go alone? I'm sure I can handle this by myself. And he simply disagreed. Okay, that's not very nice. I really wanted to go alone, but I guess they don't trust me that much. Okay, I'm going to have to invite one of them. It has to be Bob's cousin or Big. I think this time Big will help me, because Bob's cousin really got sick last time. So now we're coming here, and this time I'm going to let him drive. Dude, aren't you forgetting something? We're leaving here without any cargo. So now he came back here. Okay, I picked up this cargo that appears to be very dangerous. It's something that involves energy. Now we're finally coming here, and somehow Big knows this shortcut. How did you know that? Could it actually have been him who did this? I'm really starting to get suspicious, because you can tell that he walks way too fast. But now we're coming here to the pier, right? And we have to deliver this to a helicopter. But for some reason there's a boat arriving here. Okay, that's a little strange. Well, I'm already holding this gun to avoid problems. Why is this boat getting closer? We were instructed not to deliver this to boats. And this guy showed up here. He said, "Where are my packages? We're not going to deliver this to you, Big. It's time to get him out of here." I'm aiming this gun in his direction, and now he finally left. That guy really is very strange. He finally ran away from here, and he tried to steal our cargo that's worth millions of dollars. But you can see that there's a helicopter arriving here. I believe this helicopter is our ally. Okay, I'm aiming this gun here. It's definitely him. So much so that he's coming down here, and we have to deliver this to him. And now this door just opened. Okay, I'm coming back here to deliver this. It's a simple cargo. I have no idea what's in here. But before anything else, I want to know who's here. So this soldier arrived here, and he's a trustworthy soldier. So I left this cargo right there. He said, "Great, this is going to revolutionize the Brookhaven army." Now he just closed this door, and he will leave here flying. He's taking this to do something. They're probably research projects to see how this will improve our city. Okay, now we have to go back to the military base. We already did our job. It's very strange that they tried to take our cargo. Wait, what's this up ahead? He said, "You will pay for destroying everything." And now he's shooting a lot. Okay, I'm coming back here. We were almost hit, but he's running away. I'm not going to let him escape. Everything he did was unforgivable. So I'm coming after him at the maximum speed I can move, and I'm really managing to follow him. Dude, you're not going to escape from here that easily because I'm right behind you. But where is he going? I really don't understand. And now he simply managed to leave here. Okay, I can't believe he escaped like that. He can come back whenever he wants. He said, "You're never going to arrest me." I'm coming here to arrest him. But again, he managed to escape. That's the smartest way to run away, because I can't get through here because there's an invisible barrier. I don't know how we're going to arrest this guy. Today I'm going to school to study with my friends, but today I want to do something different. I wish to build a truly secret room that's inside the school, and people don't know that. So now I finally ended up arriving here. That's why classes are going to start, and we're all here. But I don't know what kind of question this is. He's asking what Trallalero is, and Bob's cousin said Tralala, yet I want to see what the teacher is going to say. He said, "That's correct. Sigma is always the best at answering questions about brain rots." He's putting something else here on the board. Okay, this math problem is easy. I think everyone here should know that. Even Bob's cousin. You know the answer, right? He said, "Of course not. That's far too hard." Teacher, the answer is obviously 14. And I'm sure of that. But Big stood up here and said, "The answer is 15. But of course it isn't. That answer doesn't even make sense." He said, "Wheelix is correct." He must have guessed the answer. Yet of course not. I simply knew the answer. Why does he think I guessed something so easy? Okay, now it's finally recess. And we're all leaving because I basically want to eat the food. I have to get here before everyone else. Perfect! I finally got this pizza, and this is good. I even forgot about my problems. Everyone is coming up here. The school pizza is the best of all. But does anyone know where WX is? He said he must be sleeping like always. Maybe he was just late. So now I'm calling WX to find out what's happening with him. Wait, is he seriously sleeping? And now he finally answered the phone. He said, "Why are you calling me on Saturday?" But today obviously isn't Saturday. Actually, we're in the middle of the week. I can't believe he stayed asleep here and didn't even notice that there's class today. Yet now he just went back to sleep. I really can't believe this. He's going to sleep all day. Okay, I'm coming back here to eat. And everything that happened was bizarre. And Bob was right that whole time. Bob's cousin is going to the bathroom, but he doesn't know which one he should go into. There's the girls and the boys. And he went into the wrong bathroom. He isn't smart. But now, unfortunately, recess is over. I made some interesting constructions. And in a short time, I managed to build some things. I'll finish this later. This is where my secret room will be to spend the time I'm here at school. Okay, I'm following Big. We're going to do scientific tests. Everyone is coming here. They're sitting down to do scientific tests. But what does this green bottle do? Big tested this and turned green. And now the teacher got here. He said, "You weren't supposed to have done that." Big, I think you're going to stay green forever. But there's only one way to solve this, which is by pressing this green button again. And now he finally went back to normal. Luckily, everything worked out. He said, "What do we have to do in this class?" Apparently not even he knows. Finally, the teacher stood up and he's going to write some things here on the board. Okay, I want to see this. Science class is good. Okay, he wrote this thing and said, whoever knows what this is will be able to leave class early. Okay, I have to get this right now, but I don't know exactly the name of this, and I don't remember what it's used for. For some reason, Bob got here. He said, it's the equivalence equation created by Albert Einstein, and the teacher agreed, and now he managed to get out of here. I can't believe he got that right. How did Bob know how to answer that question? That must be impossible for him. Okay, I want to know what the next question will be so that I can leave early. So much so that he's asking, and what is this? He said, whoever gets this formula right will leave early, and this looks like water. I must have seen this somewhere. So he came closer, and he agreed. Now I'm managing to get out of here early. Meanwhile, he's going to change what's on the board so that Big and Bob's cousin try to get it right. And now I can get out of here and do whatever I want until class starts again. But I already know exactly what I'm going to do. I will build a holy secret room, but there's someone who's following me. Okay, this is a little weird. I'm pretending that I'm coming here in the front, and you can see that Bob is coming here too. He's watching me, but I'm right here, and he must not have noticed that. Now he got scared. But dude, tell me why you're following me. You definitely shouldn't be here. He said, I'm just coincidentally going to the same place as you. That can't be a coincidence. I'm sure you're following me on purpose. So now I'm coming here to the theater, and he's coincidentally coming here too. I know you're following me, yet I can't prove it. So then he came closer, and I have a question. Since you're not following me, then tell me where you're going. If you're not following me, you should be able to answer that. He said, I'm going to the bathroom. Okay, then I'm going to go very far away from the bathroom, and he won't be able to follow me. So much so that I'm literally coming here to the basketball court. Now he can't follow me anymore. And now you can see that he's getting here too. Dude, you're following me. I'm really sure of that. He said, I'm still going to the bathroom, but the bathroom is up here. That's irrefutable proof that you're following me. But now he's coming back here. There is no bathroom here. Wait, actually there are 2 bathrooms here, and Bob just went into this bathroom. Okay, I had no idea there were bathrooms out here, but now I'm coming here to the secret room. I'm coming running so Bob doesn't notice that, because I'm sure he's following me. They can't notice that either. Perfect, I'm coming here, and this is the secret room that I'm building. For now, everything is perfect. Absolutely nothing here can go wrong. And now Bob is coming back here, and he's trying to find me, but he simply won't find me, because I'm very well hidden, and he's really looking in every place. I literally managed to escape from him, and now class just changed, but they're all coming here for the next class. So I want to watch a little television. I'm watching the city news because I wish to know what's happening here. And the best of all is that I'm still at school. Literally, I can live here forever. He said, there's a suspicious man ringing the intercoms at houses at night. Do not answer under any circumstances. Okay, this is a little too scary. Now I'm going to build more things here. I want this room to be perfect. Perfect. Here are my favorite foods. There's pizza and also milkshake. This here is actually perfect. There's no way this can get any better. But now I'm leaving here and I'm coming to class. But apparently the teacher is leaving here. He's going back home. I can't believe this. Yet I stayed here for so long that now it became night. It's completely nighttime here in Brookhaven. And that's terrible. They all came back. So I'm coming here too. Okay, I finally ended up getting back home. It's really far too late. So I just locked the door to avoid problems. Because there's a very weird guy who's ringing the doorbells of houses at night. It was the middle of the night. I'm hearing a very odd noise. It sounds like the doorbell is ringing. This is terrible because I saw on the news that I can't answer that at all. Now I'm getting here and I definitely can't answer that. Okay, now I'm looking at the cameras and it's just Bob's cousin. Okay, he can come in here, even because he's my friend. But just in case, I'm going to lock the door. And why did you come here at night? It's very late now, and you should be sleeping. He said, I want to play on your video game. Are you serious that you came at night to ask something like that? It's 3 in the morning, and you wish to play on my video game? And now even he agreed. Okay, if you like, you can play here. So he grabbed a video game controller, and now he's playing. He actually plays badly too. He really must be one of the worst players I've ever seen. Go into all the houses in the neighborhood where the lights are off. My house is the only one with the lights on. All of this because of Bob's cousin. But now I'm coming back here to sleep. And again, there's someone knocking on the door. Okay, I'm coming here. It must be Bob or even Big or maybe WX. But before opening this, I have a question. Are you by any chance expecting someone? And now he disagreed. Wait, are you serious? Because this is serious. He said, I didn't call anyone. Why are you asking? Bob's cousin, hi. We're coming here to the bunker. Luckily, I have this at home. Are you serious that you're going to go in here? Okay, this must be the best hiding spot. I will go in here too, but it's very difficult. I can't get in here. I literally don't fit in here. Okay, I'm going to get in here too. Dude, I will close this because there's a criminal right here who's actually breaking down my door. Now he managed to get in here and he has this chainsaw. Dude, this is terrifying. Literally, he's looking for where I am. I hope he doesn't find me. Bob's cousin, stay quiet and don't say anything. We have to survive. He said, then stay quiet. And I think he's right. It's just that I'm scared of this. Okay, I closed this thing because this criminal is coming here. He's coming down here. And this is terrible. He's looking for where we are. He's destroying these boxes. I hope he doesn't come here because otherwise this will be my end. Literally, he's destroying everything. And now he got right here and is destroying this box. Luckily, this police officer is coming here. And finally, the criminal is leaving. And now he got here in the garage. The police officer is very close to him, but at the same time, very far away. He's looking for where he is. Okay, I have to get out of here. Officer, he's here in the garage. Literally, I'm sure he's here, but be a little careful. He's waiting for the police officer to come here to attack. Yet the police officer is armed. So finally, he raised his hands and said, "This isn't fair. I wasn't armed." Yet of course you were armed. You literally had a chainsaw. And finally, he was arrested. I'm opening the garage so he gets arrested with no chance of escaping. Is Bob's cousin seriously just back to playing? He simply doesn't care about anything. He's already playing again. Now we're on another day. And what's happening here? They're all here in this vehicle. They're coming here in the front. Likewise, they forgot about me. But apparently they're coming here to pick me up. Look, I'm right here in this part. I really want to get in here, but unfortunately I can't. Actually, I can stay up here, which might be very intriguing. I just have to be careful not to fall from here. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. I'm coming here in the front as if I were really in the car. And now we're all here at the beach. Some here are resting, while Big and I are playing soccer, and the ball fell into the water. Yet who's going to get this ball that's literally in the middle of the water? That's very far away. I don't think it's even worth going to get it anymore. But Big is looking here and said, there must be sharks there. Bob's cousin is even coming here to get the ball. Yet I don't think he should do that, especially because there's a shark here. Yet he simply doesn't care about anything. Bob's cousin is very brave. And now he got there, and this shark is getting closer and closer. Literally, it's close to Bob's cousin. He can be attacked at any moment. Really, this is terrible. But now he farted, and even the shark ran away from here. He went down here to get the ball. He really did it. Okay, I can't believe he did that. And now he's coming back. He really took a risk to get that ball back. Look, thank you very much for that. So he brought this ball, and now he's the one who's going to play with me. You can play here in the front, because I'm good at this. I'm ready to kick this ball. Perfect. He kicked it here, and I kicked it back, but accidentally it went into the water. I swear it wasn't on purpose. We're all coming here directly from school, and it's very rare for everyone to go here. Usually one person is missing, but this time everyone is coming here. Okay, I just got here. We're all here in class, yet the teacher simply isn't here. I'm coming here to turn on this television. Okay, I turned it on, and the teacher simply appeared. Why are you showing up there out of nowhere? Shouldn't you be here at school? I'm almost sure of that. He said, "Students, I am sick, and this class is recorded. However, it's like a normal class. This is weird. Teacher, can I go to the bathroom?" And he simply didn't answer anything. So I think that means I can go to the bathroom. He said, "And what if he finds out that you disobeyed?" I don't think he's going to find out. I'm coming here to the bathroom as a test. And if this works out, I'm going back to my secret room. My secret room is right here. And now I'm going there because I'm very excited to play video games in my secret room. But why are these two here in the front? He said, "This is my secret gamer room." Wait, what's happening now? The two of them went in there, and they're simply playing here in my secret room. This definitely isn't his. Okay, while Big and WX are coming up here to eat the food, I'm coming here to the secret room because this is mine. Bob's cousin, I was the one who made this. So he's looking here. He said, "I didn't say that I built the room. I just said that it's mine. Actually, this room is mine. This here simply isn't yours." And now he went back to playing. Bob's cousin and Bob aren't concerned about this. Since they aren't concerned about this and think that this is theirs, I'm going to tell everyone that there's a secret room here. Now that this isn't a secret anymore, everyone should know about it. And now he left here. He said, "Don't do that. They must not know about the secret room." Okay, but I'll only do that if you admit that the secret room is mine. And now he agreed. So from today on, this is officially mine. So I'm writing my name here. Great, now my name is here, proving that I own this. And they're leaving. Where are you going? He's looking back here. He said, "We have to go back to class." But the class that's happening isn't even that real. So much so that I'm coming here too, especially because I can't miss this. I'm coming here to watch this class. The two of them are still eating, and now they finally got here to watch the classes. Okay, now the only thing missing is for the teacher to appear here. Finally, he's appearing here on the television to tell us what we should do in this class. He said, "Now you're going to read the book in silence." Okay, this is a little boring, but now I'm reading this book, and they also grabbed this book. Everyone is reading the book, but it's dull. Bob's cousin stood up. He said, "Teacher, I finished, and now what do I do? Look, this book is very long. I don't know how he finished it, yet the teacher isn't answering Bob's cousin, even because it's a recording. I I don't know if he noticed that. He said, I think the TV is broken. Bob's cousin is messing here with the television remote. Yet he's literally breaking everything. Dude, how did you make this upside down? I really have no idea how he did that. Is the television seriously turned off and smoke is coming out? Dude, what did you do? Your only mission was to read books, and somehow you managed to ruin all of this. He said the teacher disappeared. Yet of course he disappeared. You broke the TV, and this isn't good. Yet Bob came up here, and he said, everyone, the teacher left. The class finally ended. The class obviously isn't over. Yet everyone decided to leave. They really think class is over. I really wanted to know how Bob's cousin broke this just by messing with the remote. I study at a very cool school, but this school has a big mystery because some people swear there are ghosts there. And because of that, many times I'm scared to come here, but I think everything is under control. Okay, I just got here, and teacher, the answer is 54. Now he stood up, he's even clapping, and even Bob's cousin is looking here. He said, you always get everything right. I want to be like you when I grow up, but you're the same age as me. He says that as if he couldn't be smart right now. So the teacher stood up, he's writing something else here on the board. Actually, he erased all of that. Now he came closer. He said, who is the president of our country? I don't even know the answer to that question. And Bobby said, nobody cares. I think I agree with him. Nobody knows who the president of Brookhaven is. He never appears in the city. He said, okay, it's good for you to know, because we're going to visit him today. Wait, we will visit the president? Dude, that's very important. I don't understand how he said that so naturally. And now what do I do? But Bob's cousin stood up. He said, he's just a president. There are more than 1,000 presidents in the world. Are you serious that you think like that? Dude, even so, that's very rare. I don't know how he doesn't understand that. Now it's finally recess, and all of us are leaving. We're going up here. I'm thinking about what to say to the president. I think I'm going to ask for money. Big, what are you going to say to the president? Apparently he doesn't even know. It's good that you think of something soon. We have to ask very intelligent questions. Now the two of them are getting here. All of us are eating our food. He said, I think I forgot my cell phone. Then go there and get it. He's really going there to get his cell phone. I've really never seen the president of Brookhaven before. I wonder what he's like. Okay, recess is over, and we're all coming back here to the classroom, and we changed seats. And now, Bobby got here too. Only Bob's cousin is missing. Did anyone see where Bobby's cousin is? And he disagreed. The teacher came to write on the board. Teacher, wait a second. Bobby's cousin. He still hasn't gotten here, so now he's looking here. He said, then go get him, but I'm a little scared because they say this school is haunted. Okay, I'm coming here anyway. I have to be confident because I'm sure nothing bad happened. He must have just gotten lost. He isn't in the cafeteria. I'm looking at the bathrooms, but apparently he isn't here either. And someone clogged the toilet, but I don't know if it was Bob's cousin. I'm coming here to the other bathroom, and there aren't any people here either. Dude, if he isn't up here, and he also isn't down here, where else could he be? Okay, I'm coming back here. Maybe he's hidden somewhere around here. Wait, there's a green liquid right here. That's really very weird. Why is there green liquid right in this part? But Bobby's cousin appeared and just fell on the floor. Okay, I don't know what happened, but Bobby's cousin is feeling sick. I really don't know what happened here. I only know that now I'm taking him here to the front, and we're going to have to call the ambulance. And now they just took him to the hospital. I really don't know what happened to him. I just hope he gets better. He said, it's all right. He always goes to the hospital because he falls on the floor. Dude, you didn't see what I saw. What happened was much weirder than it seems. He appeared out of nowhere and fell on the floor. That simply wasn't normal. Now all of us are following the teacher. We're going to visit the president, who is right up ahead. But I'm still scared about all of this. Maybe everything that happened was because this school is haunted. That's a big possibility. And now everyone is coming here. Okay, I just got here. Apparently this is the president. And now the teacher left here, and he's outside taking care of us. But Bobby and Big aren't being very polite. President, I have a question. What would you do if a school was haunted and a person disappeared there? I want to know what a person as wise as him would do. He said, I would close the school forever. Are you serious that you would do that? But what if the school was very important and you couldn't simply close it? He said, I would find a way. I don't want haunted schools in my country. Okay, I'd better stay quiet. Now the teacher opened the door. He said, does anyone else have any questions? Now, Big! He stopped dancing, and it looks like he has a question. He said, you look like a terrible president. And now even he got angry. We'd better leave. Big! Why did you say that? Apparently, not even he knows. Apparently, Bobby's cousin. I just left here, and he's fine again. That's good. Everyone is coming to see him. I also want to see if he's okay, especially because all of that happened out of nowhere. Bobby's cousin. Do you remember what happened? He said he didn't remember anything. Are you serious that you don't remember anything? Big said, what day is today? And apparently he doesn't know either. Bobby's cousin. You don't know anything. This is really very weird. What do you think really happened? Now it's nighttime, and Bobby's cousin. It is at my house because I want to know what really happened there. I'm just waiting for Bobby to leave here. But now all of us are watching television to know the news about what's happening. But I can see that Bob isn't going to leave here anytime soon. He said the president is being the worst of all. all. They're already asking for him to leave the government. Since Bob isn't going to leave here, I had a genius idea. I'm putting this camera here, and now I have to change my avatar to look like a real journalist. Great, I look like this, and I'm a little disguised. I'm getting here to appear on television because I have to get Bob out of this house. Today, there's a promotion at the market for people whose name is Bob. Can take everything for free. Now he stood up, and he said, today is my lucky day. Okay, I'm coming up here, and luckily, Bob left. Bob's cousin. I have a question. Tell me what really happened at the moment when you fell on the floor, and you can tell me, because I won't tell people, I'll stay quiet. And now he's more serious. He said, I saw things that people shouldn't see. Tell me what kind of thing you saw. I'm starting to get scared of this. So now he's calling me here, and it looks like I'm going to have to follow him to find out what really is there. Dude, but now it's nighttime. Do you really think it's right for us to go there at this time? He said, yes, because I saw things about you there. Okay, I don't know what you saw there, but now I'm a little scared. Okay, let's go see this. And he even picked up this candle. Okay, he also handed this to me. Now both of us have a candle. And let's go! I'm sure everything here will be fine, because this right here is just a normal school. There's nothing special. There aren't any monsters in here. I'm sure Bob's cousin, he is just lying. He must be lying just to scare me, and he simply disagrees. You can say whatever you want, but I know you're lying. You just slipped on that. That was all that happened. Okay, both of us are coming here. We're coming to the part where he slipped. There's nothing special here, but now everything shook, and this wall just fell down. Bob's cousin isn't even scared anymore. Dude, a wall fell down, and you aren't scared of that. But now he went inside here. I don't know if I should come here too. I'm scared because I have no idea what can happen. And now the lights went out. Okay, I'm coming right here. But what's happening in here? There's simply a tomb right here with my name written on it. Booby's cousin. Was it you who did this? I'm sure it's a prank. He said, it's not. I got here, and there was a human who looked like a ghost. This is much worse than it seems. Dude, we'd better get out of here because this place isn't safe anymore. I'm never coming back here again. But for some reason, everything here turned red. Okay, I don't know what happened, but we have to leave. The school alarm went off, and we had to run away. Bob's cousin, I have a question. What was that monster you saw like? He said it was a human, but it didn't look like it at the same time. But I'm seeing something back here. I just picked up this camera to observe this a little better, but this looks like a monster, and it's coming after us. Look, this is very weird, and it already left. Man, you left me behind here. I'm running away from this monster too, but he's very fast. He's literally catching up to me. This here is terrible. Okay, I don't know what happened to me, but I have to get out of here. And it's cold here. And there's something here on the wall. This is the biggest spider I've ever seen. I've never seen something this big like this. Seriously, just look at this too. Okay, I'm going down here. Literally, I don't know where I'm going. I only know that I'm getting here in the front. Okay, what is this? But should I really be going down here? The right thing to do when you're lost is for me to go back to the surface. But I don't know if I'm below the ground or above the ground. And there's another spider here. Okay, I have to go up there. I'm sure I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I'm just going to have to go up these stairs. But what is this that's here in front of me? Man, this is literally a monster that really looks a lot like a human, but he doesn't look like a ghost. Okay, I have to get out of here as fast as possible, because he's coming here. I don't know how I'm going to run away from him, but I'm hidden here. I hope he doesn't see me. I'm watching here, and you can see that he came down here, and luckily he went over there in the front. Okay, I'm safe. Now I'm going up here. I'm running away from here as fast as possible. Okay, there's someone up here. I finally found a human being. You have to help me get out of here now. There are literally monsters here, but he's a little weird because he doesn't seem to be human. Actually, he looks like a human being and a ghost, the exact way Bob's cousin described. He said, you are going to take this flower to the cemetery, and he picked up this flower. Okay, I just want to go back to my normal life, so get me out of here. But now everything started shaking, and I appeared in the place where I disappeared. I don't know if Bob's cousin is okay, but I hope he ran away. But I don't know if I should obey him, because he wants me to come to the cemetery just to deliver these flowers. So now I'm getting right here. But where should I leave this flower? I really have no idea at all, but I'm seeing all the people who are here. Well, there are only random people, except over there in the front, because my name is here. Okay, maybe I have to leave the flower right here. I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to obey what he asked. Now there's a flower down here, which I placed. Okay, I'm going to call the police. But he appeared again, and this time he picked up this shovel. Okay, I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's putting dirt here in the grave. He's closing this hole. Man, why are you doing this? I've simply never seen you before. He said, you don't remember because I erased your memories, but you were a big problem for us. Okay, I don't know what I did, but now he disappeared. And you can see that Bob's cousin is here. Man, do you know what we can do? We can't be chased by a ghost. He said, I'm going to skip school today. Is that seriously your concern? We were chased by ghosts, and you're worried about going back to school. Okay, I think it's right up ahead, where the Japanese temple is. I don't know who is here, but surely this person can help us. So Bob's cousin and I are coming here to learn how to fight these ghosts. ghosts. Great, we're getting here, but the owner of the house still hasn't arrived. Can we go in even without him allowing it? And apparently he doesn't know. Okay, I'm looking for where he is. Okay, I finally found him. I think he didn't like you very much. He's looking here from the front. He said, "Why did you come to the temple at this hour?" We were chased by a ghost that even made my tomb. Then he stood up. He said, "Was he wearing the mask?" Yes, he was wearing a very weird mask. Do you happen to know what we can do? I don't want to be chased forever. He said, "I am going to teach you combat techniques. When you improve your strength and mindset, you are no longer chased by ghosts." A few hours passed, and we were receiving our training. He seems wise. He said, "Copy my movements without making a mistake." Okay, this will be hard. He picked up this sword, and he just hit the ground. Okay, this will be easy. Bob's cousin almost hit me. Man, did you see that? You almost hurt me. He said, "It was your fault." Actually, it was your fault. You really almost hit me. Okay, now it's my turn to do this, but I'm not good. This sword is very heavy. We really have a lot to learn. He said, "This will be a long journey." Bobby's cousin, do you think we're doing this right? We are becoming ninjas, but are the ghosts really going to leave us alone? He said, "This is the best choice we have. Maybe we can call the police, but thinking about it, they won't believe us. We really made the best choice." But now the teacher arrived there. Okay, I want to see what he's doing. He went right into that room, and apparently he's meditating. The good side is that until now, no ghosts have appeared, but now they're calling me. It's literally big. Who is calling? Man, tell me what happened. He said, "Did you see that a wall fell here? It really looks like a wall fell. Big. I didn't know about that. Definitely, I don't know what is happening. And it definitely wasn't me. I had to lie to him so he wouldn't suspect me. Now it's a little later, and both of us are going to sleep. So far, no ghost has appeared. I think you should remove that hat from your head. You look much better like that, and both of us are going to become ninjas, so we won't be chased anymore." Okay, I'm going to sleep, literally with this sword, to defend myself in case a monster appears. He said, "Don't you think this is an exaggeration? While we are being chased by ghosts, this is never going to be an exaggeration." But I put the sword away because it really was an exaggeration. I don't know if you can see it, but right there in the back there is a monster that is simply watching me. Okay, this is very weird. He really is right there, and now he's coming here running, and he is going to come in here. He said he isn't going to, but when he got there, he simply started going back. What happened for him to go back out of nowhere? As if he were scared. And by the way, what are you doing there out of nowhere? Now he is staring at me. He said, "I have protection against ghosts, and you will have it too if you train here." Okay, I accept that. I don't want them to chase me. Now a few weeks passed, and both of us became ninjas and received the best training of all. We are coming here to have lunch. We really are great ninjas. Today's lunch is this food. He said, "You are already protected. The ghosts are not going to chase you anymore." Okay, this is really good. So Bob's cousin and I are going out to test our skills. Can we already cut this stone in half? I really have my doubts. Booby's cousin is looking here. He said, "Try it. I think you can." Okay, I am coming here with this katana. I am going to have to cut this in half. I think I'm ready to do this. So I hit here with the katana. I can't believe I managed to do that. I'm stronger than ever. I am finally coming back here home after so much time. And the ghost is right there, but he's going back there behind. For some reason, it looks like he's scared. He really is scared. And now he disappeared. The training worked better than I expected. Now I will not be chased anymore. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, all you have to do is become a member of the channel, and I will add you on Roblox.